Well, ladies and gentlemen, if we could just grab your attention, it is time to get our very last EVES auction underway here in the mighty Waikato. Good morning and a very warm EVES welcome to you all. One of you can see here, Amber to my right, the technical expert, got everything back on track. She'll keep tracks of the bids as well. They'll sort of come up on the screen. And we have Mark Edmondson. Mark, your last day with us here with EVES, and all the best of your endeavours as you move across to the bay to take up your new position over there. Mark's here to answer any questions that you may have, or indeed if you need some assistance with the bidding, make yourself known to Mark. Draw your attention to the New Zealand Residential Sales and Purchase Agreement Guide. It is important that you have received a copy before you bid. I know they've been available via the open homes, obviously through our numerous conjunctional partners, so you can get up, bid in that unconditional, know that you've received a copy of this. I'm not going to run through the conduct of the auction in their entirety. As I've said to you, these are being made available. It's not my, However, I will remind you they are endorsed both by the Auckland District Law Society and the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand, so you can bid up with confidence, know that they are T's and C's used throughout the New Zealand marketplace. There's just sort of a couple of clauses that I will sort of point out that are very, very important, and that's 2.5, vendor may bid personally or through an authorised person. Ladies and gentlemen, in this industry it is called a vendor bid. I'm the only one authorised to place that vendor bid. If I do place that bid, I'll make it very, very clear by calling it just that. And if you are the successful bidder at the end, I'll just require you to do three things. Sign our contract, pay a deposit being 10% of purchase price, or of course if there's been a variation that's been approved, and of course complete the GST information in Schedule 3. Now before we move on to the property itself, anyone have any questions of me? No, I'll take your silence as permission for me to move to our offering. Well, Aman Bali of our EVES Rotatuna office has been marketing 14A Norwood Road in Paeroa. It's a freehold property sitting on some 1,046 square metres, more or less, formerly known as Lot 2 DPS 18103, as contained in Certificate of Title SA 17A 1014. Chattels included with the property. I will just sort of draw your attention, actually, we've got some further terms of sale here, and this one is very pertinent with regards to the chattels. 23.0 reads that clause 9.3, all referring to the chattels of this home. There are no warranties. The vendor hasn't been living in the property, so there are no warranties with regards to that. And also the vendor 24.0, vendor discloses that there is no electricity in Unit 1. I believe we need some light fittings to be fitted before the power can be turned on. So if you are purchasing the property, I know that these have been disclosed to you prior to today's auction. To the property itself we go. Of course, we're nestled in the heart of Paeroa in the Hauraki Plains. 14A Norwood offers a number of opportunities here for the savvy investor, the DIY enthusiast, or the property flipper. We've got 3 separate units. We've got 2 2-bedroom units and a 1-bedroom unit, each offering comfortable living with individual character. Obviously, as you can see through the photos here, it says some refurbishment in the marketing. Any refurbishment, obviously, to this particular property is only going to enhance, obviously, the rental return. Each unit has been individually metered in water, make it nice and easy for those tenants. And we have also making that nice clean disclosure here also that they are Healthy Homes compliant. Get the work done. We've got strong rental returns with the appraisals that we have with the property being renovated is some $70,000 per annum. Exceptional opportunity, income producing, obviously needs a little bit of TLC there. In your hands, looking for an opening bid.
550.
At 550, welcome to biddings here at 550. We'll move away and say 10s, make it nice and easy. Let others in here at 550. 560, can I say now? Anywhere else? At 550, sir, definitely no values in this area, especially with the income opportunity here. I'm going to place a vendor bid of 560 and I'll invite you to 570. Since the bid 70 I had at 570, looking for 80 now, far afield. I will remind you also, we've got Ali here from our rentals division. If you are obviously looking at sort of maximising this and get this rented out later on, have a chat with Leah. But sits with my buyer at 570, 80 can I say? Back with me, sir, at 580, and I invite you to 90. 590 can I say I've got at 590 to bid. With Sir here, been with me the whole way. Actually, at this level here, I tell you what, sir, I'm actually just going to ask Amber to pause our auction. I'm going to have a quick chat with yourself and our vendor and see if we can sort of obviously get a deal together for you both. And do appreciate your patience working obviously for our seller and our purchaser. Pleased to announce we've had a increase in the bidding to 640,000. Sir, can you confirm your bid at 640,000? Clear instructions from our vendor. Sold by sticker goes on this fine property in Paeroa. Call it away now. First call, second, third and final at 640,000. So congratulations, sir, and welcome to the Paeroa neighbourhood. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our auctions here today. Our auctions here, as I said earlier on, for EVES in Waikato. Next week we'll be under the strong and sister company brand Bailey. So, good morning.